massive talk about the massive alt bull run we could be anticipating if alt keep breaking major resistances, right? So I don't think like we in the bull run, right? But we're gonna talk about the bullish pattern we got so far and what can we anticipate if like BTC try to break basically 10-1 to 10-2 area. So before we get it started, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to basically join our public Telegram group, link in the description. If you're looking to join our premium group, send me a message once you basically join our public Telegram group. So we got 12 watching. Make sure to hit the likes, guys. We got 12 watching. I know it is late, but we could be breaking out at any given time. So we need to basically take a look at alt, take a look at Ethereum, massive breakout. Looking to basically break 300 range. Let's see if we're going to be able to break like a 307 to 310 area. We just got rejected just about 310, 309, depending which exchange you're using. All right, so the chart you're seeing in front of you is like that's the setup we got. Like we basically got since like roughly around like April, right? So as you can see right there, we on the 3-day chart, right, we started this setup on the 3-day chart, and then we said like if we get this the yellow line, which is basically 21 EMA, and red line, it is our basically 100 EMA. We said if we get a crossover, we most likely going to be dropping all the way down to like a 3K to 4K area, right? So we got this move first, right? So and I was looking for the 5-day chart afterward, right? I was looking for the 5-day to cross down. It did cross down, but we got the big move to the upside, and I was anticipating a retest of 3 to 4K at least, all right? But we basically managed to recover and looking to now looking to break like 10K and so on. Are we going to be able to break 10K? We're going to take a look at it in details, right, and see if the bulls are strong enough to break 10K, or if the bears are strong enough to give us a rejection on the 7-day chart, right? So let's keep that in mind. That's a 5-day chart. I was looking for this move. It is a fake out, right? So we pumped to the upside. We got this cross down right here back in like a November 2018, capitulated down like a 50%. So we could be moving sideways if we do not break like 10K to 10.5, right? So we could be moving sideways until basically we break the get the crossover and break to the downside. All right, so that's what I'm looking for, at least for the short term. Let's take a look at the normal chart. So if you take a look at the normal chart, right, this white line, it is the 200 SMA, right? So if you take a look at the normal chart, right, we can see like, let's move let's take a look at the 7-day chart, right? If you guys remember a couple of weeks back, I was saying like Bitcoin like on the 7-day chart, not the weekly, okay? Weekly is 7 days, but you got like 7 straight days, which basically start on the 1st of January. Okay, let's say the 1st of January is Wednesday. So that the 7-day chart gonna start like on Wednesday. You see what you know what I mean, right? So basically when you take a look at it, if you pay clear attention back in January, you used to remember like BTC used to pump like on Wednesday. So because the weekly used to start on the weekly for the 7 days used to start on Wednesday. All right, so as you can see, we need to break this level. Okay, in terms of resistance, right, it is a major resistance. Okay, I said like if we break like roughly around like a 9680, 9685, right, we're gonna have to basically pay attention to 9780 to 9800 range. All right, so it doesn't mean we cannot break above the 98, right? We can break above it, but closing above it gonna give us, not us, but the bears gonna give us yes, I'm bearish. Okay, I can say us. Gonna give the bears like a massive trouble. Basically we're gonna get a big trouble, and we could see like a massive like volatility over the next few days. So bears need to basically look for some sort of a rejection above above or at 98. Okay, anywhere around like a 98 to a 10k area. On a 3-day chart, we got multiple resistances, right? You can see like it is clean on the 3-day chart, as you can see right there, right there. We got, you know, massive resistance, and as you can see, like a few weeks ago, like mid-June, we basically got rejected at the same level again. Okay, as you can see right there. So what are we looking for on the 3-day chart? We basically, guys, need to stay above this level, right, for the bullish momentum. We got slight resistance once again. You can see it like on the 3-day chart once again, 98.50. So 98 to 98.50 going to be the next level for the bears to try to recover, you know, and basically take the price to the downside. All right, so if you're bullish, like I said, all you have to do is just put a stop loss. I said it like I think like a few days back, right? And I was like, you know, if you're bullish, all you have to do is just put a stop loss, you know, just about this level of 91.30 to 9100 range, and do not basically try to move stop loss too close, and you know, you're gonna get wicked down very, very, very quickly. Okay, so now let's take a look at the daily time frame. Daily, we got a breakout, right? Got a nice you know, bull flag below resistance. Sometimes like you know, when you get a bull flag below resistance, sometimes price can just like break the resistance, because you know, you're gonna get massive accumulation below it. So when you push into the upside, it can give us like a, you know, high volatility. The bulls, you know, they're looking very, very, very aggressive as of now. No volume in term of like a selling pressure, right? Very low. We got some selling pressure volume, but it is not like comparable to like the buying pressure. So we're gonna need like high volume. Okay, doesn't mean we're not gonna get it, we just need it. Okay, I'm not saying that we're not gonna get it, but at least, you know, starting on the 6-hour time frame, we're gonna have to basically start getting like 6-hour rejection, you know, 6-hour engulfing candle and all that good stuff to basically bring back the confidence. But as of now, the confidence for the bears, it is dropping. Okay, it is dropping. So now let's take a look at 12-hour time frame. We're going to take a look at MACD and all that good stuff. Okay, so as you can see, like 12-hour, I was saying it like a few days back, right? I was like, sell volume on a 12-hour is not that great. Okay, we need to do something. We need to do better. Okay, bears need to do better. So let's take a look at it on a 6-hour time frame. Similarly, we got a spike right there. I started to turn bearish, more bearish, right? Just about this level, but you can see, you know, we got this move. So, but the volume is not that high. All right, it's not that high. We can still go up, right? We can still go up with a lower volume, which is basically good in terms of bearishness, right? Because if you're going up with a lower volume, you could expect like at some point high volatility rejection with high volume in red, right? So that could be, you know, that could be a drop. So this low volume on the 6-hour time frame is not going to cut it for the bulls. Okay, even though the bears got a very low volume also. All right, so now let's take a look at our MACD on 6-hour. MACD 6-hour and RSI 6-hour, they pretty most of the time pretty consistent, right? So okay, so as you can see on the 12-hour, whoa, look at it, 12-hour, 6-hour, we got a divergence. 12-hour, not yet. Okay, so 12-hour RSI not yet, but 6-hour we got slight divergence. Okay, so as you can see right there, okay, so we got this divergence on the 6-hour time frame, right? So but we don't have a MACD crossing down. If like we can get a MACD crossing down, it is going to be a good sign, because we know previously whenever our 6-hour MACD basically give us a bearish crossover, right, we tend to get 400 to 600 point drop, right? So we just have to be very cautious and wait for it to give us a you know, a crossover. Unless you're very bearish, you start accumulating shorts. Okay, like let's say short every 100 points, stuff like that, right? Every 1.5% it goes up, you add more shorts, stuff like that, right? But if you're bullish, you know, you're still okay. No need to panic, because we do not have a, you know, a crossover yet. So if you're bullish, you're still okay. Okay, the bears, you know, need to do a good job, man. Like they're not basically doing a good job so far. So let's take a look at basically MACD on the 12-hour, big separation, no sign of a reversal yet. On the RSI, we could anticipate one thing, okay, for both bullish and bearish, right? We could anticipate a possible flat correction right here. But if like we get this flat correction, that's what I'm saying, it is going to be bullish and bearish. Price can drop, right? But this move going to be very explosive. So if wherever we're going to find a support, right, you know, a strong support, the next move going to be very, very explosive. So kind of like this, okay, kind of like this, okay. So you know, I like flat correction both direction, okay, not just because I'm bearish. And you know, when price is moving, right, and give me a flat correction, I tend to say we're gonna drop. So same thing on the upward momentum, okay. As you can see, I wasn't paying attention to the 12-hour, but you can see like bang, okay, because I was too busy with alt. So as you can see, like right there, we can get this one and this explosive move. So I'm not sure if this explosiveness could be a rejection wick. It cannot be a wick, because you know, 12-hour, if it travel this much, it means price travel a lot, right? So let's just keep that in mind. All right, so that's we could be anticipating it. I'm not saying it is going to happen, right? So if we drop, don't be too confident unless we drop this level, okay, down below this area of 63. You could be very confident. Go with your gut. So that's let's take a look at basically 4-hour time frame. 4-hour low volume, guys. 21 EMA, that's going to be the bulls support on the 4-hour, and both on the 6-hour also. Because I said it multiple times, okay, when BC is very strong, pay attention to your you know, 6-hour, 21 EMA, and basically you know, 100 EMA. Most of the time we basically tend to you know, have a tough trouble basically breaking the 21 EMA, okay, on a strong move to the upside. All right, so also on the 21 EMA on the hourly time frame, very, very important moving average at the same time. You know, as you can see, we keep hugging it, pushing to the upside, hugging it, pushing to the upside. That's why I did not basically try to mess with BTC as of now. I'm messing with Ethereum though, but it looks very, very bullish. So but I'm not trying to mess with basically BTC. If you're scalping, yes, you can anticipate like some shorts, right, all the way up, okay, to even like 98, okay, start like accumulating, because at some point we're gonna have to drop down to the 100 EMA, okay. It cannot keep going forever, all right. Even if it does this, you accumulate some short, it's gonna come back down. You can, you know, get your nice scalp, okay, 2 to 3%, 1.5 to 2%, right, not 3%, but 1.5 to 2% drop. You can basically increase your BTC holding and let the rest keep going up. All right, you don't have to force it. That's what I'm saying. Like it is bullish, right? If you don't want to long it, let it go up. Okay, your dollar value is increasing anyway, so your portfolio is increasing in dollar value anyway, so you don't care much. Okay, you want BTC to go to the moon anyway, right? So let's just keep that in mind. We got a slight divergence on the hourly basis, right? As you can see, let me show you right there. We're starting to get divergence on both on Ethereum and BTC also. As you can see, we're still making lower highs, right? Right there, and right there, right? And price, as you can see, it is still pumping to the upside. Okay, so this could create bullishness, short-term bullishness, because price can try to retest the trend line, right? And at the same time retest the trend line of the RSI. So that's what I'm saying, we can still go up, but it could be a setup for a bearish momentum, right? But we don't want to break this trend line. If we break it, guys, we're going to the moon, right? We're going to the moon. So we don't want to break it as of now. But I mean, going to the moon, we can pump like up to 10K and so on, 10, 1, 10, 2, right? So yeah, that's that there. Don't go all in, you know. My market is juicy enough for even a 3x 5x move. you know, that's 3 to 5 is plenty, okay. So because especially Ethereum is moving like a you know, 10% a day, stuff like that. If you do 3x, you basically, you know, if it moves 10%, you're up 30%, okay. You know, of which, I mean, you're up 30% basically. If you're using like 30% of your account, 15% of your account, whatever you use, you're up 30%, right? So don't go all in. Market going to be around forever, guys. You just have to remember that. I know, including myself, okay, I always try to remind myself, you know, market gonna be around forever, so no need to do anything crazy. Just calm down. We've been in a bear market for over 2.5 years, so most people forget like we're in a bear market since like December 17, okay, December 15, 2017. It's over like 30 months, okay. As we just have to keep that in mind. Just because BTC is pumping 5% from, you know, 92 to 97, you know, does not mean like we're in a bull market. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. I'm not saying like we're going to you know, we're gonna go to the moon and all that good stuff. You know my viewpoint. I'm still bearish, okay. I'm still bearish regardless, right? So because, you know, we're still making on a high time frame, like a weekly, we're still making low highs, right? Okay, since like basically 20k, we still basically making low highs, okay. We still haven't clearly, you know, break this level and basically start pumping to the upside. All right, so let's just stay calm, right? Enjoy the short ride, right? And then we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to break this level and start like looking for 50k and so on. All right, so hey, what's up, Will? If market, I mean, yes, if market, I mean, if market, if let's see, if the Dow, basically, I don't think the Dow gonna open red, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's just wait. I don't want to say like we're gonna open red and then market like pump like 10% and all that good stuff. We got multiple support for the you know, for the Dow, both for 12-hour and 6-hour 100 EMA, you know, ready to support the price. I talked about it this week, so I think like it is still a buy the dip thing. I'm not that bearish on Dow until we basically and S&P 500 until we basically see a clean reversal. I'm not trying to basically you know, anticipate like a drop and all that good stuff. I just want to wait till I see a sign of reversal, and then, you know, I'm gonna be like, okay, it is time. We could be facing lower numbers. But if you try to basically say, oh, we're gonna drop, you could be saying you know, we're gonna drop for like for like a 6 month, okay. So I just try to avoid that, right? Until we basically see a sign of reversal, no need to be too bearish. All right, hey, what's up, Jonathan? Yeah, you must be a moon boy. Ethereum, okay, let's move on to Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is very bullish now, okay. So does it mean we're in a bull run, right? Does it mean, okay, we're going to be going to 10k and all that good stuff? Let's be cautious and be careful, okay. It is bullish, okay. That's the only thing I can call it, even though I'm shorting Ethereum. So I shorted like just about like a let's see right there, take a look at it right there, like 285 to 288, right? And this sucker is pumping, okay. So as soon as it dropped back down to like a two, before it break like even like a 290 to 292, I was like, okay, let me close 70% of my position and decrease my leverage, right? And watch it and see what is it going to do, so I won't have to worry about like a liquidation and all that good stuff. All right, so because I already decreased like 70% of my position, so I can just you know, play with it and add more short as it goes up, because I'm anticipating BTC going to get rejected at 98, right? and give us a nice pullback. So let's see how Ethereum going to be performing. So now let's take a look at Ethereum on a weekly basis on Poloniex, right? So if you take a look at Ethereum on a weekly basis, all right. So we cleanly basically break this level of resistance with a beautiful engulfing candle. So I just okay, with a beautiful engulfing candle. Okay, I was looking for a retracement down to like a 266. Okay, but it keeps like pumping to the upside. RSI looks very good. Okay, it looks very juicy, looks very good. So Ethereum, no issue at all as of now. You cannot call this bearish, even though, guys, I'm very bearish, okay, on the market, but I cannot call this bearish. You cannot. Okay, weekly, I said it multiple times, if we close above like a 250 on the weekly basis, it is going to try to retest like 275 to 290, and we basically pumping above like 300. So I was expecting rejection just about like a 290, so I was anticipating a short at 288. It got rejected slightly at 288 and pumped back up. I was like, whoa, look at this sucker, right? So it is very bullish. So if you take a look at it even like on the macro scale, we basically got a support like on the monthly 201 EMA, and basically got a very engulfing candle. Okay, it is and we got like 7 days to go. So let's see how big this candle can be, because we cannot close like below like a 240 250 range. That's going to be absolutely done deal for the bulls. Okay, so we just have to stay above, like at least try to stay above 250 till the till the end of the month. All right, other than that, otherwise we could be basically facing lower numbers after that. But as of now, it is very aggressive. So keep that in mind. All right, it is very aggressive. So on a daily basis, we got a trend line. We just broke it right there, looking for a retest. It did not give us any retest. Let's see if it is gonna try to do like link, right, pump to the upside for the for the next 3 days and so on, right, do something like this, and basically probably come back down, right? But it is looking very aggressive as of now. Yes, I mean, it is too early to talk about pump, because guys, the thing is, we're all bullish. We inherently bullish. Okay, the only reason we all trade the market because we bullish. Okay, either we want price to drop so we can buy it lower and sell it higher. Some people already bought it lower and want to sell it high. We are all bullish, but we just have to be very cautious. Okay, December we pumped to the upside. Everybody kept calling like 10,000 BTC, 10,000 Ethereum. I mean 100k Ethereum. I mean 100k BTC, 10k Ethereum, and all that good stuff. But you see, we basically dumped massively. Okay, not couple of years ago, but yes, to 2018, bottom 2018, and we pumped like all the way up to like, just about like a 350 range. Everybody started calling for 10k, Ethereum. As you can see, we dumped down, right? Pump, dump. So let's just be cautious. I'm not saying, what I'm trying to explain to you guys is like, we cannot always say like we're going to the moon whenever Ethereum break out like a 10-15%. All right, so let's just be cautious. I'm not saying we cannot pump higher, because we already broke resistance and market is looking juicy, but let's just take it as it is, right, and play it slowly and easily and steadily, and instead of basically try to go all in and all that good stuff, and market capitulate down, and everybody gonna be like manipulation and all that good stuff. So but let's just be cautious. Ether next resistance, let's take a look at it. on the 7 days chart, right, which is a weekly, but it looks better on the 7 days chart because I talk about it like right there. Oh my gosh, look, take a look at it. We just closed above resistance because we talked about this you know, I think like a couple of weeks back. We you know, we closed above resistance, and now we pump it to the upside. We did not even respect like this resistance at, you know, 288, which I thought like we're gonna respect it. So let's see, this candle got like almost till Wednesday, like 3 more days, guys, and it is so big. So let's see within the next 3 days if like we're gonna at least come back down to like you know, 270 and so on, and stuff and all that good stuff. But you can see resistance 313 right there. Okay, that's 313, right? And the highest going to be like 368. So 368, which is the top of the you know, basically the wick, right there, the top 365, and closing basis going to be 313. Okay, 313 range. So which is another 20%. Now that's not a lot, that's just 20%. It can pump 20% like in 2 days, right? So just like this move, right, 25% in you know, in less than 5 days and so on, right? So 20% in within the next few days is very, very probable because we already broke all resistances, right? So let's keep that in mind. Dump it all. Method Man, Reese. Hey, what's up, Reese? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Mellow 101. Hey, what's up, Mellow? We talk about 90, 96, 80, 96, 9700 already for BTC and all that good stuff. So let's just see, you know, by Wednesday, right? If like, you know, Ethereum gonna be able to stay above 283. That's going to be very, very crucial. All right, so it's going to be very crucial. So now let's take a look at alt, right? So if you guys want to talk about any alt, right, let me know. Other than that, I'm just gonna go by alphabetical order, right? So I can jump in and talk about alt. So we got multiple alt, like I talked about, like I think like my last live stream I talked about PHB, OAX. If you've been following OAX, let's take a look at OAX first. See, we talk about OAX. Let's see, let me go to my other layout. I'll just set up. So we talk about OAX, right? So I was like, OAX basically beautiful downtrend. RSI looking very good. You know, we got this beautiful high highs, right, on the RSI. Price making low lows. We broke the triangle. I was like, pay attention to your 100 EMA. Double tap. Okay, just like ARC. I gave you guys ARC before the breakout with on ARC. All right. So also like I gave you the breakout on Algo. Okay. PVX is doing the same thing. It's double tapping, coming back down, retest the 21 EMA PVX, right? And I was like, okay, let's pay attention to PVX. It is gonna break out. It is just a matter of time. I don't know when. It can take forever. But the thing is, the secret for alt, pay attention to your 3-day 100 EMA. First thing first, I told you before. June, okay, first week of June, that's when I told you buy alt when they retest 21 EMA on 3-day chart. If you basically did that exactly right, you're still going to be sitting, depending which alt you're buying or you're holding, right? You're still at least going to be sitting on 35 to 50% move. But I know you guys don't care about 35%. Most of you guys looking for 10x and all that good stuff. So looking very good. We talked about also PHB, right? Right there, I showed you, like, you know, look for just about this level of 40, right? And pump to the upside, got rejected again by the 100 EMA on the 3-day chart. Also got rejected by the February high. Okay, so we're gonna need to break the February high just about this area. So if you took a nice entry at 35 to 40, you're still sitting in profit. All you have to do is just put a stop loss at entry in case anything crazy happen and you got yourself covered, right? DNT, I give it to the group, right? If you're basically in our public Telegram group, I gave you DNT like when it was like 88, 86 range. It looks very, 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 very juicy still. Okay, beautiful, beautiful highs on our RSI, right? Still giving us this sort of a uptrend. We got a nice flat correction right there, so we're looking for this move to the upside. Okay, we're looking for that move to the upside, just like CELR. Okay, CELR was looking very juicy. I told you, like around 61, it is going to be you know, it is going to be juicy. Let's take a look at CELR BTC. Right there. Okay, as you can see, it pumped nicely right above 61, came back down and retested. It is still looking very juicy. All right, very, very nice move. Very it could be moving sideways for the next few days. As long as it moves sideways, dropping with low volume, I don't think it's going to be a big issue at all. So okay, link in the description. So link doesn't work. Let me see. Maybe I basically, you're a moon boy, I got you automatically. Let's see. I don't know why link doesn't work, because some people say the link doesn't work for some reason, but some people join with no problem. Some other people join with no problem at all. So okay, try this link. If it doesn't work, just look up Send Crypto, right? Look me up as Send Crypto on Telegram, and then send me a message. I think it's Send Crypto 0, but just look me up, Send Crypto, and add me, and you know, send me a message so I can give you the link. Hey, what's up, Kavish? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. I mean, I don't think like S&P is correlated to BTC. S&P been going up over the last 90 days, right? BTC been moving sideways over the last 90 days almost. All right, so at least for the short term, right? So DNT, right, once again looking very, very juicy. Still a hold, right? If you bought at you know, 88 or below, it is still a hold. Okay, we just got a slight, you know, horizontal resistance we just have to deal with, just like XLM, right? Before the pump to like 1100, and it is just about 1000 now, XLM. So it can pump like to 150 and move sideways, or if market is very volatile, this boy could just I don't even know. Okay, it could just go to the moon, right? So OST, right? OST looks very, very juicy also, not even yet at 160. Told you guys entry 105 to 111. If you know, if you're looking for, if you're holding it, that's still a good hold. Okay, Aeon pulling back slightly, right? But as long as we hugging the 2-in-1 EMA, right, we got a big trouble to break like 1488. Okay, this range. Okay, we need to break this level and break like 1488, which is like, you know, this 2-in-1 EMA. Let's take a look on the 2-day chart. 2-day chart looks very good. So it is just correcting. It is just a correction. As you can see, this is impulse, sharp drop, impulse, sharp drop. It is just corrective. We got a double tap on our RSI with a possible flat correction. Let's see if like we can keep up with this flat correction, and we're gonna look for this explosiveness. All right, that's what I'm anticipating. Let's see. All right, sometimes correction is good for the market. So it allows you to buy the dip and all that good stuff. All right. So, but it's still looking, it is still okay. Okay, it is still looking good. BCPT still moving sideways, pump above like 328. I'm still holding, right? It is coming back down to a 21 EMA. So let's see. We got to be able to break this trend line. If not, you know, we got a nice support, beautiful trend line. Okay, beautiful lower lows, lower highs, break to the upside. Got to be able to break 340. Okay, 340 to 350. After that, we could be looking very good. All right, could be looking very good. Nice high, you know, high highs on our RSI also. Okay, just like Skycoin. I showed you Skycoin when Skycoin was like 57,000. That boy pumped like to 10,000. Okay, it pumped to 10,000. So Ether is new liquidator. Ether can liquidate you. It's not going to liquidate you. It's going to liquidize you. So let's take a look at AE. Okay, AE, nice setup. Similarly, falling wedge. You know, beautiful high highs on our RSI. We just need to create another one right there. Right. We just need to create another one right there. So which means like price has to do this so we can get this. All right. So it looks very good. It can drop down even all the way down to like a 1400, right? It is still okay. All right, it is still okay, but you know, it is like a buy the dip thing, just like Blue Zell. You guys remember when Blue Zell was like, I think 400, right? It dumped down to 277. I know most people have been panicking, but you take a look at Blue Zell. It pumped like all the way to 1000. Okay, let's just double check Blue Zell BLZ. Okay, you take a look at Blue Zell right there. So Blue Zell right there, it pumped all the way up to like almost 500, and dip all the way down to the 21 EMA again. All right, and basically just aggressively pump to 650, 850, and even pump all the way up to 1000. Okay, from 300. That's another 3x move, guys. So and if you paid clear attention to your volume, you knew like volume was decreasing, price is decreasing, you got your 21 EMA, you don't have to do nothing. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying PHB, as you can see right there, we got the rejection, right? And also DNT looking very good, right? Even if we get rejected right now, we still got like massive support at 88. Okay, still a hold. As you can see, volume looks very beautiful. All right, high highs on the volume, price high highs, high lows, nothing to do. We got a trend line we just have to deal with. Okay, that's all we have to do. But I think they're looking very good. Okay, alt looking very good. OST, I already showed you OST. Aeon, we talk about it. BCPT, we just talk about it. AE, okay guys, I'm giving you guys free content. Okay, Saturday night free content. All right, AE, beautiful guys, look at it. Okay, just need to break 1700. Can it come back down to like 15? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so IOST, nice corrective move. Okay, nice correct. Sometimes you get these corrective moves right on your price action, sometimes you get it on your basically RSI. Okay, so you just have to be, you just got to be able to recognize it. One of the reasons why I keep saying don't day trade alt, because if you day trade them, they're gonna drive you crazy. Like yesterday, PHB, let me go back to PHB. Like yesterday, PHB pumped to like 55. Okay, my entry was 40. That was almost what, a nice move, right? A nice 36% move, right? I didn't do anything. Okay, I was pissed when it dropped back down to 48 to 47. But I'm like, okay, you just gotta be able to hold. Okay, just follow the rule. Above 21 EMA, put a stop loss at 40, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. You're still up 20%, right? So, and we're still looking for 73. I think I'm very conservative. I don't think I showed you this. 110, right? I'm not saying it is going to do it this week or next week. I don't control time. I just control the button. Okay, buy and sell, that's all I control. And can it Am I willing to hold it like, you know, for the next 3 months, 6 months? Yes. All right. So if you do not, you know, want to hold it too long, you might be careful. All right, with any alt. Okay, any alt. So ADX. So ADX, once again, guys, above the 3-day 100 EMA, nice support right around this level of a yellow line, 21 EMA. As you can see, entry, took an entry, you know, 12.20, came back down. I didn't do anything. I think came back down to like 11 something, right? I didn't do anything, just hold it. It is back above entry again. Volume is very low. Look at this low volume, guys. It is just telling you I'm ready to do something crazy, to do something really crazy. Take a look at the volume. Beautiful volume in terms of selling pressure. No sell volume. Okay, constant rejection. And the secret to alt, once again, it is our June price action. Okay, so if you know what happened back in like May 13th last year, you know why I keep basically insisting pay attention to June. May 13th last year, 2019, we got alt run up. Everybody was saying like, oh, it is alt bull run. You guys remember May 13th was very important. April 1st was very important. So if you're bullish on alt right now, you have to take profit if we hit May June price action area. Okay, so which is like right there. Every single alt, right, 90% of them got this basically a side action, right, price action area. Okay, resistance, support. So keep that in mind. All right, so looking very juicy. All right, so BitShare, we already talked about BitShare. Looks very juicy. Nice accumulation above 3-day 21 EMA. Nice double bottom, just like VChain. Okay, just like DOCK. So if DOCK, BitShare, I said it multiple times, they got same structure. Okay, so DOCK already pumped hard. Okay, so DLTs, I think Punet asked the other day, it is still bullish. Okay, it is still bullish, even though we got this rejection. It is still bullish. All right, very bullish. Do not ignore it. So as you can see, 21 EMA, once again, support. You got to be able to buy it. All right, so June price is almost like 900. Okay, it is just like 530, just like APPC was giving us the same structure. I showed you guys. Hopefully you guys been paying attention to alt, not financial advice, right? But I'm not saying to go buy them, but what I'm saying is if you're holding it, you know, look for this. That's what I'm saying. All right, so APPC, let's add it. APPC BTC. Okay, APPC, you can see like same structure, you know, as basically DLT. Okay, they got same type of a bull flag right there. So APPC, we pump nicely, but I'm still looking for this 750 area. Okay, still a hold. Okay, nice bull flag, serious accumulation, just like Nexus before the breakout to you know, from 2000 guys all the way up to like a 3100 Nexus. So, and I'll give you Nexus like live. If you're holding it, it was a nice hold. Massive pump coming. Okay, if nothing crazy happened, okay, over the next few days. All right, so oh, okay, you have to basically, oh, I know, okay, now thanks a lot for letting us know. So basically guys, if you're using a VPN, you cannot basically join in crypto. So because I don't want you to guys you know, want you to guys hack me. I'm just joking. So let's take a look at Loom next. Okay, Loom is coming back down, same structure, but for Loom you gotta switch it back. Let's take a look at, you know, basically 2-day chart. It looks better because we broke the 100 EMA on a 2-day chart, coming back down to retest it. We got a big volume though right there. You know, somebody just dump it, but in generally it's not big, okay. In terms of like sideways correction, it's not that big. On 3-day chart, still making high highs on our RSI. So let's see, we just gotta drop slowly, not heavily, and we gotta find support at 222 range, okay. I talk about it many times. Once again, AGI, Loom, they, you know, AGI is still looking very, very, very accumulative, all right. Not moving yet, but it could move at any given time, right? So it is still a hold. I know sometimes you hold a coin for 45 days, you start getting mad. Oh, everything else is pumping, right? Only XRP is not pumping and all that good stuff, right? But you know, you just gotta be, you just gotta be patient sometime, right? And follow your strategy. PVIX right there, looking very juicy. As you can see, we got impulse, sideways correction. Don't know how long it can, it is going to take. We got this correction, right? It could be a flat. It can even come back down and retest like 4,000, right? But the thing is, the upside target is very juicy, like all the way up to like a 9,000, something like that, 10,000, right? 8,000 is just take profit level. But June prices, as you can see right there, June price action. This June price action is very, very important, not just in terms of time, right, but also in terms of pattern. You see this pattern, right? It looks very small, right? Because the timing is very small. But can you imagine if you do this, right? If you do this, right, you're not even going to see it. You're not even going to see it, right? So, but it is very, very, very important. If you look at it on a higher time frame, you're not going to see it, but lower degree, 3-day, daily, and all that good stuff, you're gonna pay attention to it, right? So let's see accumulative for PVIX, okay. May low was like 2,700, so it already pumped like almost over 100%, so it has to basically move sideways, guys. So volume is very, very low, guys. That's what I'm saying. And PVIX is a privacy coin, so when it pump, it's not going to be giving you like 10% move and all that good stuff. It's going to give you a very explosive move. So it is something that we just have to keep in mind. I'm not saying to go buy it or sell it, whatever, okay. I'm holding it, right? And if you're holding it, good luck. If not, you do whatever you feel like, all right. So ARK we've been doing great over the last few months. So you can see like ARK, if you guys remember back in January, I remember exactly like the last week of January, I was insisting by ARK, okay. It pumped massively, double bottom again, came back down, retested low, and right there, just about like 3,100 entry right here, right? I kept saying buy ARK, okay. Pay attention to ARK and Stratus, okay. Queue them, all of them, pay attention to them. Nulls, okay. So you can see I gave you guys, I think last week, right? Last weekend, something like that, before the ARK pump, after the algo pump, right? I was like, pay attention to ARK, it's gonna pump, right? It is pumping. Already retested June prices, so ARK doesn't have any other resistance, right? You can see June prices right there. So next level for that's July, okay. Next level for ARK, it is like June prices, as you can see right here, so which is like almost 8,000, right? So it is not like, it doesn't matter which coin you look at, you just have to basically look at your June price action, except this boy, okay, which is engine, okay. Engine still moving up, beautiful. It is not basically moving strongly, it is very corrective, right? We got this 100 EMA, it can come back down, but we just need to break for engine, we need to break 2,400. It pumped all the way up to 2396, and I was like, okay, we got to be able to break 2,400. It couldn't break it. It is still a buy, okay. It is above the 21 EMA. It is still a buy, okay. It is still a hold. I'm not telling you to buy or sell, but it is it is still a hold, right? So looks very juicy, okay. Looks very juicy. And upside target to look for, it is going to be 3,800. So that's almost another 100% move. So that's why, guys, you just have to be very cautious. You guys remember last year when PVIX gave us this 10x move, and everybody was like, oh, not physics but engine, right? Everybody was like, oh, we're gonna be going to the moon and all that good stuff, right? Right here, okay, we pump almost 12,000, not 12,000, 1200%, 12x, right? 13x. So, but guess what? We just dropped all the way back down, okay, and now making a U-turn. We can make another one, could possibly make another basically higher highs, right? But let's see. I'm not saying we will, but as of now, as long as we're moving above the 21 EMA on the on 3-day, right, it is a hold, right? Okay, if we get the cross down like this one right here, it is time to get out, right? So TCT, I like TCT because I just noticed like a pattern on alt, like I think like Pearl, right? And I think Pearl, PERL, got the same pattern, and other coins like can't remember, it just pumped like massively from 53, I think Erlang, right? ERD, from 53 to like 19. So when they break like the 100 EMA, if you take a look at the chart on your Binance app, you can find it, okay? It says you got your 100 EMA right there. If we break it, it is going to be moon time, guys. No question asked. It is going to be moon time. We just got to be able to break this level of 93 to 100 sats range, and it could be moving very fast after that. So I like TCT, okay? So I'm gonna be watching it over the next few days and see if like we can come back down to like 80 sats, right, which is like 21 EMA on a 3-day, and we could be mooning after that, right? Could be mooning. SXP doesn't have enough history, but I have to take a look at it on lower degree. So I think we talked about SXP versus $1 the other day, and I was like, okay, if it pump like above $1 and all that good stuff, it is going to going up to like a $2, okay? Still looking good, okay? You know, as you can see, for our 200 EMA looking very supportive, right? I think we got SXP. Let's take a look. Swipe. Let's take a look at on. Okay, we got enough history right here. Let's go back to our 3-day chart. As you can see, that was a setup, okay, and it was right there, just about like 99 cents. All right, so but this chart is unpredictable. You couldn't predict it. It's just like, it wasn't it was unpredictable. I just go by the resistances, and I was like, okay, pay attention to this level and that level. Right now we basically facing resistance at $2. So if you're still holding it, maybe time to take profit and look for other coins, right? So and not try to stick to one coin forever, right? That way you increase your BTC holding, right? So that's how I did it, like back in 2017, right? Took all my Ether and basically just bought other alt, right? If they pump, I could have buy another alt that still moving sideways and not worry about like if it is gonna pump or not, right? So but if you just hold one alt, right, let's say you hold one alt, like you got $1 on XLM 10x, okay, fine, right? But if you like, let's say XLM double, you take your money and put it on something that hasn't moved yet, it can double and so on, right? So you keep compounding your money. So let's take a look at algo. I think we already talked about algo, right? I don't think so, because we were talking about TCT, SXP, CND. Let's go to CND. CND, right there, we talk about CND. It's in our premium group also, all right? It is just coming back down to retest previous support. It did not quite hit 138. We hit like 118. Still good, okay? You take a look at it like from 85, right, to like just about it's too many colors, right? Just about like 180. It is almost like 40%, right? But you couldn't catch it because if you put your take profit at 138, you're just gonna miss it, right? You just have to hold on tight, right? So time to hold on. So we're still looking good. We just need to break this level. I think we still got enough momentum. It is just a matter of time to retest like a 250 to 300 range. So it is just a matter of time, right? Not a matter of not if or not, right? All that good stuff. So algo we set to enter algo right there before the drop, like late June last month, right? And this boy dropped all the way down here. So before before we basically hold on one second. So we talk about algo like before this drop, right? Just like Qtum. So they both dropped because they had a massive sideways correction for almost like it wasn't that long though. It was only like 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks sideways correction. Dropped down to basically just because BC was dropping. I think that was like when BC was dropping like to 88, 89. So they all drop with BTC, and you can see all you have to just sit tight. Okay, even though algo basically dropped below the 21 EMA on 3-day chart, the rest of the alt were looking extensively beautiful. Okay, so even if like you did not buy like a 2500 after we broke to the upside, drop back down to like a 27, 29, you could have taken and get your nice 30-40% move if you're looking for a swing, nice swing. Sometimes you don't have to stay with this alt forever, guys. I think like 30% move, depending, 30% is pretty good, guys. It is very good. EVX, all right. EVX, I talk about it like on my alt review, right? If you haven't watched it, go on my channel and you can see like I got 2 reviews, right? Both of them, I review all the alt on Binance back in like I think June 11, something like that. All of them, okay? So, and I'm pretty sure, right, since I got it green, I'm pretty sure back in June, if you go and check it out, first week of June, I'm pretty sure I was like, this is bullish, okay? Okay, this is bullish above the 3-day 21 EMA, a nice flatty correction, like a bang, 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 okay? Just like a PHB, okay? So, and all of these are live stream, not like recorded, uncut, okay? Uncut, I showed you. You can go back and watch it and see. It is on alphabetical order, right? So let's say you're watching the video and I'm talking about ADA, right? You gotta go to the E's, right? And if you're watching it, you can see like to the just like on your screen, you can see which alt I'm talking about, and you can also see on the on the background which one I'm talking about, okay, on the watermark, right? So you can go back and revisit it, right? Because especially the one I did like a couple weeks ago, early July, playing out perfectly. Most of the alt we talk about, they're playing out perfectly, all right? So CELR, we already talked about it, broke 61, pumped to like 77. It is coming back down to retest it, right? So let's see. Okay, it is coming back down to retest it. It can drop lower, right? It is going to be okay. It could just be a sideways correction. You just don't know. It can't do this move right here, for the next 30 days. It could possibly do it. So you gotta be ready, okay? You gotta be ready to hold it long enough in case it give us a flat correction. Because flat correction, it is something you cannot anticipate, right? It is just based on market structure, market volatility, and how the the bulls and bears decide to fight, right? So, but it looks good now, okay? The only thing is like you just don't know how it is going to correct. So it looks like Ether going to hit 400. Ether can yes, I mean, I talk about Ether, okay, 365. We got a 360, 365 level. as resistance if we break 330. So we just need to break 313. Okay, we're gonna talk about Ether after I finish with this list, right? So Blue Zell, we already talked about Blue Zell. Still a hold. Okay, no sell volume. So if you bought it at 300 or anywhere around like 150, it is still a hold, man. 150 all the way up to 1000, guys. It is like Tesla. Okay, you bought it right here to right there. That's 700% move. But we already pumped to June prices, right? So you just gotta be cautious. If you don't believe in the project, right, and you're looking for just to a nice swing, it might not be the ideal one, right? But if you're holding it, it is still a hold, right? You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So APPC, we already talked about it. Okay, so just need to break like 550, just like a DLT. So XS, we already talked about this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at ADA, because ADA basically just hit 1500, right? So if you've been following us, you know 1500 for ADA was like a long time target. Okay, just like XLM. Okay, 480. Most of you guys been following Zen Crypto long enough to know we set by ADA 400 to 480. Okay, target to the upside. You know, you got 950. If we break 950, we could basically face resistance at 1150, and then look for 1500. After 1500, the next level you need to look for, it is, guys, 1871. Okay, 1871 right there. Okay, right there, right there, 1871. Why 1871? Because I was trading heavily ADA back then with this move, right? You can go on my channel, right, and check it out, right? 1-to-1 extension, this move was 1871, and 1871 was also roughly around like resistance right there. So ADA, it is still a hold. No need to do anything crazy. It just pumped like almost 15-20%, right? So right there, so it's still a hold, right? So just like XLM is moving sideways. It is going to be very boring, right? But it has another potential of 50% move up to like a 1550. I'm not sure if it is going to catch up with ADA, right? Because they used to have the same price action. XLM used to be like, in terms of pricing during the bear market, XLM was like much, you know, almost like double the price of ADA at some point, right? So now ADA is looking to double XLM price, so it is going to switch at some point again. So ADX, we already talked about ADX. AGI looks very accumulative. I keep saying it. Okay, AGI, you know, I remember back in February, right there, I was like, AGI, you gotta be buying it right there. Okay, if you bought it 130, you're still up like almost, you know, you will push it up like almost 100%. So, you know, it is still a hold. Can it drop back down? Right? Yes, it can drop back down. Right? It can drop back down. But the thing is, it is a, you know, it is a good hold. It is a good hold. So ELF is pretty much similar to, is pretty much giving us the same structure as Sky, right? Sky. So looking for a very explosive move from ELF, right? Holding very tight, no need to do anything crazy, right? Just buy the dip right here, you know, and sit tight. It can surprise you, just like a Sky coin. Nobody talks about Sky coin, right? So as you can see, Sky pumped the other day very aggressively to the upside, from like, you know, 57,000 to like almost, you know, almost like, I think like 9,000, 10,000, right? So I like EMC2. I know it is ready to break out. It tried to attempted to break out, but failed, right? It is gonna break out, okay? Either by the breakout or wait, don't do anything, okay? Because it can break to the downside, but since like alt, right, are pretty much very bullish, it is a buy. It is a buy, okay? Just about 500, okay? Upside target could be 850 to 950 level, right? Which is like just about this area of a previous resistance. So, or if you just want to play the triangle and play the moon boy tactic right here, you can do this and then look for the 1050 or 1150 range, right? So I used to hold like EMC2 back in 2017. That's why I'm very familiar with it, okay? I think it pumped like almost like I think over $1, right? I remember I bought it like 5 cents and it stopped pumping. That time I was just buying, like, cause it was a bull run. I don't care about the price dropping, right? So I buy at 6 cents, 11 cents, 16 cents. It keep pumping. I keep buying, all right? And it pumped all the way up, all right? So has big potential though. Has a big potential. I'm not holding any, right? But I will be paying attention within the next few days, see if I can grab some. But it looks very juicy. Very juicy. Very juicy. Very juicy. Just like I think we got similar structure back in 2019, excuse me, like from Nano, right? So Nano broke out. Nano broke out and then broke to the downside back in 2019, right? Nano BTC. That's the structure we got. That's the one I'm talking about right here. Exactly. You see? So that's the one I'm talking about. So we got the same one. So Nano. Let's see. Nas been very quiet, okay? It's been very quiet. Just like Nebula also been very quiet, and Steam, but they like to blast off, like they just pump like without giving you any warnings, okay? You see, Nebulas and APPC got the same type of structure in terms of like these wicks, right? Right here, okay? APPC, Nebulas. We just talked about APPC. Let's go back to it and see if that is it. I think that is it, right? So guys, let me know which alt you want to talk about, because I wanted to go by alphabetical order, but I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm just going by a random alt. I already talked about the alt. The first list I was talking about was like the list I decided to talk about, right? But right now I'm just reviewing alt for you. Just APPC right there, kind of like a Nebula, okay? Nebula, not Nebula. Nebulas. Yeah, kind of similar structure. So MITH. So MITH and basically MTH. Since like 59, like back in like June 14, that's when I send this, send a signal to our group, and we pump all the way up to 59. Even like when we pump to like 111, I was like, we still got more juice, right? So just don't do anything. We pumped to 80, I was like, don't do anything. Just let's just suck it up, okay? And hold it all the way up to the 111. It pumped to 111. I was like, babe, we still got some more juice. It pumped all the way up to 150. So if you basically, grab it at 59, right? Not even at 59, even at 70, you can see, like, even if you don't sell the top, you sell right now, you're still 58. If you sell anywhere around like 140 or above, you double your money. So sometimes you just have to be very patient, right? So same thing with, MTH. They both sound similar, but different structure. So nice falling wedge. not falling wedge, but nice pattern right here. Okay, we broke it, moving nicely to the upside, just like a PHB, right? So you can see it got rejected slightly. Okay, got rejected. So we can drop back down all the way down to like a 92 again for the MTH, right, which is moneta, right? So moneta, right? And then we can look for further move. Talking about status, SNT. So SNT, we got support right there. Let's see, we need to basically break this level of 350 level. Okay, so 350 to 370. It already retested June prices. That's the thing. So that's why you just have to be very cautious. If you're holding it, can it go high? Yes, but like I said, June prices, it went too early, too fast. Okay, so if you're just trying to buy it now, just have to be cautious, all right? Because if we get a market reversal, it might double bottom before going up to like April prices. But it looks good. If we break this June prices, just go back up to the next resistance area, which is like April April rejection right there, which is like 600. So it still got some juice, right? And it's not up 700% yet. It's only up A180. Yeah, if we pump to the upside all the way up to the previous resistance, you're looking for like a 500 to, let's see, almost 600% move from the bottom. So it can do it. Let's stick with the SIA coin. SIA coin. Just hit target of a May-June prices. Correcting right now. That's a correction. So just would give it like some more time, right? So we talk about SIA coin like when it was like 70 sats, guys, like right there last year. And I was talking to a vet, I think like somebody vet, USA vet, something like that, right, in our public Telegram group. I was like, man, we're gonna most likely retest all-time low at 16, and we did exactly retest, like almost hit like 15. Okay, 15. So it is still undervalued, right? 16 to 30, that's 100% move. That's not if you're looking forward to go back up to all-time high, that's not even all-time high. It is just like all-time high on Binance, right? So even if you buy it now and you're looking forward to resell it later, that's a 700% move. So it is still undervalued. It is still undervalued. Let's see. Yeah, that's undervalued, right? So from the absolute bottom, that's 17x. But if you're looking for 700% move, that's 111. Can it do it? Absolutely, it can. If LEND basically did well and pump like 1000%, SIA coin can do it. Okay, that's Sky coin. Right there we talk about it. Buy, accumulate in this blue area. But most people probably ignore it. Just buy and huddle. Even if you don't sell the top, it still got more potential, right? Hey, what's up, Ken Brown? Thanks a lot, man. NKN. Hey, what's up, Peanut? I think Peanut, you asked about DLT. Hopefully you took some profit from DLT, right? Because we talk about DLTs all the day. I think you asked about it, right? So AGI, we talk about AGI. NKN, Iris. I think it just came out, right? So no need to talk about it. Genesis Vision still looking good. Let's just go back. Start with Genesis Vision. GVT, right? So pump massively, like what, 1700, right? So now you just making me talk about the G's. so Genesis Vision pumped like a 1900, right? So obviously, okay, rejection 100 EMA, right? 90% of these alt are gonna get rejection from the 100 EMA. So it is just a it is something that we just have to remember. I talk about it when I say like, oh, re-entry right here, right? 1160, right? Because we dropped, remember, mid-June to late June, we dropped like, you know, down to a 201 EMA. Even we got a nice pump like from 1160, but you don't need to do anything. We just hold it because you know your upside target is right there. All you have to do is just put a stop loss at entry because you can take this entire move. Okay, you know, it is a big move. Can we do it? Absolutely. Okay, it's a 250% move. Okay, can it pump it? Yes. It's a do or die. Just joking, but it is still bullish. Okay, volume increasing in terms of buying, volume decreasing in terms of selling. What else can you do? Nothing, right? Just sit tight, relax. So talking about the G's, gas, GAS BTC, it is a strong buy, especially when it's like moving at or below the 201 EMA. As you can see, I said it, same structure. It can dip though, right? Just like algo, right? Remember when I said buy algo at 2500, right? It dipped down to 2200, dipped like 10%. But gas, it can also dip, do the same, give us the same structure, just like algo and Qdom, and drop down to like a 1500. But I wouldn't take the risk. It is still a buy right here. Okay, it is still a buy, right? From a current price below, anything below 2000 for gas, it is a, you know, it is a buy. You just don't want to go all in though. But beautiful, you can see if you wait long enough, you got 100% guarantee move within the next few weeks. Okay, hopefully not within the next few years though. So let's move on to NKN. NKN, it's Saturday night, guys. Saturday night. So NKN, we talk about it right there, right? So let's take a look at on the daily. It looks better. So on the daily, we talk about this triangular formation, right? Talk about this triangular formation, and I was like, give it a shot, right? You can give it a shot. You can, or if you don't want to give it a shot, let it pump, come back down. As you can see, it did pump massively, okay? And when we started talking about it, was right here. So, and we said exactly this could be a possible flat correction, and usually I like to anticipate a continuation, right? But you have to give it like a shot early. You don't want to wait, you know, till, you know, because when we talk about it was like 250, you don't want to grab it like 300, right? You want to give it a shot. You know, just about this area of 200 EMA, at least on a daily, right? You know, so, but it is still okay. It is still a it is still looking like this. You could look for it to be this move. In terms of wave analysis, it is still a bearish pattern, right? Got 1, 2, 3 move to the upside. You could be getting this move, right? So let's see, unless you bought it at the very bottom like 150 and you're holding tight. But right now to jump in, let's see what we talk about right here. We talk about this flat correction, right? As you can see, that's, I didn't touch it, right? As you can see, we talk about this because price was right there at the, like, you know, at the bottom right there. We say we could be getting this flat correction. So let's see if now we can break above 270, right, to resume the pump. Ben Hoover's storage was OMG. You mean OMG? ORN. I don't know ORN. I don't know if it has a BTC pair or not, but I don't remember ever analyzing ORN. Thanks a lot, JJ. Storage and Syscoin, they got similar structure, right? So in terms of moving and timing sometimes. So it is still a hold. It's not still, it is quiet. Okay, it is quiet. I know why storage is on this list. Oh, I don't know how to spell storage, that's why. Oh, storage, right? Below 2000, right? It is a buy to me. Okay, it is a buy. Okay, we can dip down to like 17 and make a flat right there, right? Very corrective. If market wants to, right? But we just need to break 1900 to 2000 area, and it can just say goodbye after that. Okay, it can say goodbye. It got multiple multiple areas we could be looking to take profits, right? 2700 if you're very impatient, you got your 6%, and then we got this 120. Okay, BTC has to just stay calm, right? Not to do anything crazy. Otherwise, most of these alt setup, they could fail, right? And we have to wait for the next season, right? Just like February. You guys remember February? I said it. Alt season, right, doesn't last forever. It just, it is a season. You just gotta understand when it's a season, right? Which is like February, March, up to April, right? And then you get another one June, July, right? Sometimes can last up to like August, right? And then you got a dump all the way up to September. Some of the alt, they're gonna pump like first week of September, right? Some of them they're gonna pump like late September, but September, October in general, we got alt season also, right? And then they're gonna dump, and then you got the some of the alt that basically dump like did not pump sometime like in June, July, they're gonna pump like December, right? Hopefully Tron not gonna wait till December to pump, but it is moving sideways. It is still a hold. Buy the dip on Tron, or like buy, whenever you take some profits, put it into Tron. Whenever you take some profits, put it into Tron, and just sit tight, relax, right? So talking about Tron, it just need to start trading above like a 200, and we could be very, very aggressive after that. As of now, let's take a look at on a weekly basis. We above the 21 EMA on the weekly, so looks nice. Okay, it looks nice. So the only bearish setup I see for Tron is like we got the 3. This could come back down here. That's why I got this green box right there. So, and if you're patient enough, if it takes off, it is not going to look back. You're not going to be like those people, like when I said buy ADA at 400 to 480, right? ADA pumped to 503. They're asking if ADA going to drop back down to 450, stuff like that. Right now it is at 1500. So you don't, and I give you guys enough time to accumulate ADA. That was like October, November. Okay, I know March, February, March, ADA didn't do well. It just pumped like 650, drop back down, and all that good stuff. But now you just wait long enough, you're gonna 4x your money, 400 to 1600, right? 5x, right? In 12 months. Just gotta be able to wait. Tron is similar to that. Okay, I think 500 is absolutely undervalued, right, for Tron, right? So if you can grab it, if like for any reason we dip down to like 150 or even below, or come back down, hopefully we're not gonna go drop down to like a 36 sats though. So let's see. That's another 90% drop. So I think Tron is like almost 1 billion market cap. So it is going to be like 100 million market cap, right? So let's see if that's possible. I don't think, I mean, that's possible. I wouldn't say that's not possible, but it might take a long time to drop down to these levels, right? It might, but we just have to focus on the upside right now. We're not going to be focusing too much on the downside. It is, you know, it is a hold in a ledger. Don't look at it till it 4 or 5 X's, and you basically take it out of the ledger, sell it, and wait for the next opportunity. All cool coin. So I got a Binance list. So if it's not on Binance, I don't know it in general. Oh, say, yeah, it's not. I can't find it, man. Oh, all right. They don't have it. I'm sorry, they don't have it. They don't have it. So guys, why you? Some of you guys probably in Europe, so or like in Asia, stuff like that. So maybe that's why you guys up, or in Australia. So yeah, I can TA on it. What is it? Orion? What's the name of it? Or you know, the real name of it? So I can look it up later on. Take a look at EWT. Any one of you holding EWT? Yeah, it pumped hard. Like, let's see, that's a weekly. It pump and dump. It dump it hard. I'm looking to getting into a EWT, right? Let's see if like we're gonna get a pullback from it. So I think on dollar value it is almost like what, $6, 650, 750 versus bid is 70,000, right? 73,000. Just like Link is at almost 8,000, right? 80,000. So pretty high, right, as of now. But since like the supply is like 6K, right? This sucker can 20x, right? If you just, I mean, I'm not saying it will, right? But based on the hype, you just have to, you know, not try to day trade it. Just buy it and hodl it all the way up to like next year, next June, July, 20x your money, you know. And alt, it might be alt season by then, right? You look for some other alt to just hold for the next 12 months. But yeah, you know, it has a lot of hype basically, right? So just like Chainlink. Yeah, I'm looking to hold small back, because one of the reasons why I'm saying, like, sometimes you just have to be very, very patient. Like, I remember NRG, right? You guys remember NRG, right? Energy, right? When it came out, when it first came out, I was like, it's too expensive, right? Back in 2018. So, and that boy was like 50 cents, right? 40 cents. It was too expensive for me, right? I was like, man, that's too expensive. I'm not gonna buy it. Because, you know, you compare it to other coins, right? You be like, oh, I don't want to buy it. But low supply, it pumped to a, you know, it pumped like almost $10 NRG, right? So, and everybody was talking about it, and now nobody's, you know, talking about it, right? Nobody's talking about it. So you just have to be careful with those pump and dump. Just like green, right? You guys remember GRIN, right? Oh, I didn't, Bittrex, okay, Binance doesn't have it. You remember GRIN, right? Green. So everybody was talking about it. Oh, green, green, green. Green just keeping getting greener. Redder, actually. Okay, green keep getting redder. Nobody's talking about it right now. You just have to be very cautious, guys. Very, very cautious in this market. Too much pump and dump. Okay, too much pump and dump. So, but let's see. Is it a buy now? Okay, at least on Bittrex, let's take a look at it from a starting point. Let's take a look on Hit BTC. Just about same all-time high, just about like almost 100,000, over 100,000 BTC. I mean 100,000 sats to like you know, 5,000. Okay, that's 95% drop. That's 95% drop. Is it time to unless it goes to zero? But is it time to just send it to the ledger, right? Yeah, it might be. Just have to be cautious, man. But this is a weekly chart. Let's take a look at on the weekly. Doesn't look bad at all. If you're looking for a nice swing, this move, right? It is gonna give you this move, right? So if you're looking for a nice, let's say, take a look at green again. A nice 30%, 40% move. That's way to look for. And then we could look just like Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash gave us the same move, like right here. Let's go back to Bitcoin Cash. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. BCH. Not BCH USD, but BCH. Come on, BCH. Okay, BCH BTC, right? Same structure right there. Okay, that's how I remember, right? And I was randomly looking at green, right? So if you take a look on the 3-day chart, if you've been following us, that's what we said. Okay, we drop, but this move, you just don't know how long it can last, right? Because it can change the angle, right? Change our angle right here and make it like this, and we can come back down, right? Right. So, but initially, since like we said, we could be making this move, right? Let's just stick to it. It is above the 3-day 21 EMA. It is still corrective because the move down is impulsive, right? So give it a shot right there. Start accumulating. It's not going to go all the way down to zero, right? Start accumulating right there above the 3-day 21 EMA after an impulse move down, right? Push to the upside. It is a good buy, right? It is a good buy right now. We just need the breakout, right? So other than that, we just have to wait until it breaks this level, and we could be buying again at 1.27 to 1.41, which is 0.022, right? So another 15-20% drop. Let's see. Yep, 15% drop if we you know, if we lose this correction, right? It is kind of dangerous though. It is very dangerous to anticipate a breakout after an impulse. You know what I mean? Like when alt drop, especially on lower degree, they drop, and then you do this, do that, and you be like, okay, we're gonna do this. You can't. Sometimes you just have to be careful, because you can do this, right? Do that, pump back up to the top, and then continue the downtrend. Right? Let me change the color. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you just don't know if you're gonna be breaking this level. That's the hardest thing, right? So, but one thing you can do is just say, hey, I'm just gonna be cautious, because that's what we said, right? As soon as we drop right here, we said do not buy. Let it drop, pump, drop again. So that's what is, you know, it can make this move or it can make this move. You don't know. So you wait till it breaks this level. You can give it a shot, or if it breaks this level, you look for 1.41, 1.27 to buy the dip right here. Right? You buy the dip right there. Right? If you're looking for a swing, you just buy and look for a nice pullback, you know, 20 to a 15% more pullback, depending if you're day trading or you're leveraging. I mean, you're swing trading. Hey, what's up, Flip? Yeah, that green. That's what I'm saying. If you've been long enough in crypto, you're not gonna FOMO. I'm telling you. You just have to go back in 2017, 2018 and watch those videos, like, because I've been around, right, back then, right? And people just pump everything, okay? Pump like Zebi coin and all those nonsense, right? Substratum. You guys remember Substratum? You don't. I mean, you guys remember what? Zebi, right? Zebi coin, like the Ethereum killer of India, right? Dead, right? So Substratum dead, right? You know, and all those good stuff, right? So forest coin. Let's take a look at Forest BTC. It's not pumping, man. It's only 30. I mean, if you take a look at on the 3-day basis, it's not doing anything. It's just a noise. Just the 30% move is a noise, unless you are. But this forest is in the jungle, man. So look at this, man. We just, man, guys, I'm telling you, man, this bear market, we just don't know how long it is gonna last, right? I'm not trying to bring any you know, bring up any doom and glooms and all that, you know, good stuff, doom boys analysis stuff. But if you've been long enough, you gotta be careful. You have to be careful, man. You have to be. So just like green, I just talked about green, right? You go back into early 2019 and you just type green, wimble, whatever, dimble, dumping, whatever, green coin, right? 2019, you see like what people were talking about green. This is going to be the next Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Now nobody's talking about it, okay? Nobody's talking about it. So this sucker, let's take a look at on the daily. I mean, it is just a regular pump. I don't see anything crazy about it. It doesn't have any structure, you know. It's just dumping, just all of a sudden pumping. But it doesn't have structure wise. I wouldn't be buying this, right? I wouldn't be buying it. That's the first, you know, high you're getting. So wait for this. It doesn't matter how high it goes, unless you want to FOMO, right? Doesn't matter how high, you want to wait for this retest of this low, okay? Or you can do this and all this nonsense. Give it some time to move sideways, right? Can it pump higher and pump like a, you know, June prices last year? I mean, not, but this sucker, look at it, man. This probably dropped like 99.999% down. And it's been dropping badly, not even that long ago. So look at monthly. yeah, it doesn't have long history. So let's just ignore the wicks, right? Even if you ignore the wicks, right, it's down 99.3% with this 35% move, right? So this, you don't want to gamble with this, okay? It is not something I will touch. No, it does not look like XRP, man. I don't know why I don't talk about XRP much anymore. Hey, so anybody holding XRP? So XRP, this monthly XRP, nothing exciting. I mean, it's not exciting. Okay, I don't see anything anything like to excite me for XRP right now. Like, I know most people won't like it, but on a weekly basis, on the dollar value, we might be starting to look good. So short-term good is okay, but let's just be cautious, okay? We've seen this before. It's not like we haven't seen it before, okay? A monthly looking like we're about to pump and all that good stuff, like this, like that, and they're getting smaller and smaller. If you notice, right, XRP green candles on the monthly, they're getting smaller and smaller. so you take a look at this one, right? It was pretty big, small, and let's see how big this one going to be. Right, they're getting smaller. So let's see. All right, that's Poloniex. Poloniex retested like 1300. Let's take a look at on a bigger time frame. That's a 21-day chart. We're not anywhere around like resistance on the weekly basis. We're just kissing like the 21 EMA on the weekly. As you can see, both weekly 21 EMA and daily 21, you know, versus a dollar, not daily. Basically, you know, we need to, but versus a dollar, we're already probably above it, right? So we're above it. So we're starting to look good now. Okay, it's starting to look good. So if you watch my previous analysis yesterday, I was like XRP above the weekly 200 EMA, it's a buy. Don't try to short it or anything. All right, don't try to short it. So I'm trying to short it above it. All right, if you don't like it above it, wait till it gives you a bearish setup. Like I explained it yesterday live stream. Okay, so the drop we got on the 4th of May, right? May 4th, right here. Okay, price was this week of May 4th. Price was above the we closed cleanly above the 21 EMA on a weekly basis. But you see, like, you know, on a 6-hour basis, this engulfing candle basically ruined everything. So now we above the daily weekly 21 EMA. It is a you know, it is a buy, it is a hold, whatever you want to call it, right? Looks good. Right. Can we get rejected? Absolutely. But the goal is like, if we pass a certain level, it is bullish. If we break certain level, it is bearish. It's no way of knowing, right? By tomorrow, right, XRP gonna dump down to 17 cents. There's no way of knowing. We just have to use our reference points, right? I've been very consistent, right? Right there. I've been very consistent. I was like, just wait. Now we're above it now. Okay. Just hold it now. Just hold it. Because we got the weekly 100 EMA at 30 cents. So, and no resistance up to like 29 cents. So on a weekly basis. So hey, what's up? What do you do, buddy? Yeah, it looks good though. So now you just have to basically pay attention to the XRP BTC. If you can get both XRP USD, XRP BTC above weekly 21, that could create some high volatility, right? Could create some high volatility. We got a wedge, okay? We got 3,500, okay? We got this nice wedge. Let's see if like we can break this wedge at the same time, break the 21 EMA, right? And this wedge is basically the inverse of XCZ Tezos, right? Tezos BTC, you see that's the inverse of XRP. Okay, so let's see. Tezos still looking very good. Right. Looking very, very good. Very good. It looks very good. Okay, we got a slight divergence, right? We got slight divergence. Tezos, but it is okay. It is moving in a way. It is a wedge, just like Link. You gotta remember when Link was like, I think 6,000, 5,000, something like that. 50,000, not 5,000, 50,000. We had a nice resistance at 70,000, but we broke it, right? Because I was like, Link might get rejected at 70,000 and we're gonna drop down to like 15,000. But Link broke it and created a an extended channel to the upside up to like a 90,000. So let's see if Tesla's going to be able to break out to the upside. Okay, it looks good though. It looks good. Looks good. So I got a setup for Tezos for the premium. So yeah, I didn't look at XLM. I just talk about XLM. At 1,000, and you could be looking for 1,500. ADA, we already talk about it. I talk about ADA so many times. I don't even talk about it any day. I mean nowadays, right? Because if you did not buy ADA right there, right, and holding, right, you most likely going to be FOMOing. Okay, just ADA buy level was right there. I said it like I'm saying it right now for Tron. Buy Tron and just send it to the ledger. Don't try to day trade it. Okay, don't try to day trade it. Buy it. It can pump to 500. It's okay. All right, just hold it. But Tron can pump all the way up to. Excuse me, guys. So it can pump all the way up to over 500 basically. So 88 looks good. No need to do anything. The only thing I was anticipating for 88 to do is like just drop back down to 1050 right there, previous resistance as a support, but we just broke this area. All right, already got this. This is what I was expecting. Okay, but ADA is not a short-term analysis, so that's why I don't talk about it every day. It's just a setup. You buy and send in a ledger till you see a bearish setup, you get out. So kind of like Tron right now. You buy it, you hold it, and try to day trade it. So I don't talk about it like Tron. I don't talk about it every day because it is a medium-term hold, right? At least for a 4 to 6 month. For a possible 4 to 10x move. I don't think it's gonna 10x because 10x will give it like 10 billion market cap. That's the thing, right? But it can easily So AFBTC, somebody asked the other day and I was like, it is still a hold, no need to do anything. So it is still a hold. AVA, not AVE. So you guys don't want to talk about any coins, so I'm just gonna call it a night. BTC dominance, it is something we haven't talked about a long time now. It is still breaking to the downside, breaking all support just like the dollar, the DXY. So we just broke this level, guys. So but this is not gonna last forever, okay? It's not gonna last forever. That's 6 hours. Let's take 7 days chart. I don't like this wick to the downside. It might be just a glitch. Yeah, as you can see, that's June. That's when I did my alt review, right? The first week of June, before we break this level to the downside, right, on the weekly basis. That's when I give you guys a alt review. So alt is still looking good, even though BTC is, you know, pumped like 3%. As I said it, BTC needed to pump for alt to keep up the momentum, okay? Because if BTC losing value like every day, alt not going to be able to keep up like the you know, the big move, right? The big moves. So we needed this BTC pump. So on the month, let's take a look at weekly again. So this is what we call a flat correction, right? As you can see, we got this move 1, 2, 3, right? And we capitulated down. So as you can see, this move right here, if you check, like, it doesn't play out all the time, but I like to just give it a favor, right? We got it right here, 1, 2, 3, right? We drop 1, 2, 3. Once again, we drop, right? If you go and take a look at, let's take a look at Ethereum, right? So for instance, Ethereum, that's the move I was expecting, right? But Ethereum just took off, right? So take a look at Ethereum on a daily, right? We got this move 1, 2, 3, right? And you're expecting this move, it just took off, right? So similarly right here, right? You got this move 1, 2, 3, right? What you got next? You got this drop. In terms of structure, it doesn't matter what you look, which coin you're looking for, right? I can show you multiple patterns, right? 1, 2, 3. What do you expect next? You expecting a drop, but for some reason Ethereum, okay, I know who did it. Also got the same structure, basically 88, right? We just talked about it not too long ago. So back in 2019. So you can see we got this move, we got the three-way move, pull back, right? You're expecting a drop, right? So, but ADA, let's go back to ADA. Okay, ADA back in 20, you see this move right here, back in 2019, right here. Even ADA made the same structure right here, okay? We got this drop, right? Got the drop, you got the three-way move, and then you keep dropping. Another three-way move, you keep dropping, right? But right here, I was bullish for some reason because I wasn't paying attention to all that good stuff right here, right? So you can see it wasn't a clean flat, right? But ADA, I was bullish, okay? We got this drop, we got this move, right? Drop, pump back up, get the one head and shoulder pattern formation right here, right, and then we pump to the upside. So that's what basically this corrective move, that's what basically what ADA is doing, not ADA but Ethereum is doing. It seems like that's what Ethereum is doing, right? So let's just be cautious, right? But whenever I see it, right, whenever I see this pattern, I just have to be bearish. Okay, I cannot help it. It's 80% out of 8 out of 10, right? It is gonna drop to downside. I can show you multiple patterns, right, where we get the drop. Even on stocks. Okay, even on stocks. I think I showed you guys I showed you this move already. You got this drop. You got this move, three-way move. You got drop. You got another three-way move. You got drop. Okay, this is just now correcting. So, and that's Huntsman. Okay, multiple, even like the most random coins, they do that. Okay, ICX similarly. You got impulse, correction. Okay, impulse, right? It's just it is very easy to remember. Impulse, correction, impulse. Okay. Now, if BTC can just stay just about 97 to 98, alt got a good chance to continue the uptrend. If and only if BTC can stay in this range. Yeah, but the dominance is going down. You're just gonna have to wait for a bullish pattern. But as of now, it seems like alt could be taken over. So it is good time to position yourself for alt until we see basically a bearish pattern, right? I'm still a 60% BTC, right? But broke this channel, so this could be dropping till September. Why September? I said it multiple times. September is a turning point for BTC. If you take a look at randomly this time frame, right? August, September, that's when we started reversing all the way up to March, and we pump all the way up to August, September, right? And drop down to February, March, when alt basically basically been pumping, and then bits started dropping. As you can see, May again, okay, and we could drop it all the way down to August, September again before we get another alt bearish momentum, or some of these alt, some of them gonna pump, right? We're gonna get, not all of them, but if BTC drops all the way down to September, alt could be in trouble. Okay, they could be in trouble if we get a support right there, because if BTC give us another three-way move all the way up to December, right, alt could be dropping from September to December instead of us having another alt season. So, but if BTC give us now a three-way move, and alt drop, right, by this, by September, we could get the alt season again. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends how, how BSC wants to play it. If it wants to, if it pumps now in terms of dominance, right, that could hurt alt. We could get like a, alt bleeding for the next 60 days, right? But after that, you just have to reposition yourself and look for the, September, October pump, right? one K XRP. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a night. It's been like a 2 hours of live stream. We talk about alt, BTC, and all that good stuff, and we talk about the bull run, and AVA is still pumping, guys. So yep, I think that's what I was talking about. AVA BTC was looking good. I think Jao Alam asking the group, low volume. This was a easy analysis. Low volume, right? Low selling pressure, price moving to the upside. No need to panic. Still pumping. So I think that time was like 40 cents a couple days ago. Was like, no, was right here. Let's do it on the daily. Was right there. Okay, was like 35-40 cents. It's already doubled. Nice move. Nice move. Alright, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you guys in basically a public Telegram group. If you're looking to join our premium group, send me a message so you can get like the detailed alt analysis and all that good stuff, alright, for the alt season. Alright, guys, thanks a lot.